the receivers are still going to get open. The offensive line is still going to protect. So just knowing that and just picking it up and just going as if nothing happened. It was a hard step for me at first, I think, but something I'm feeling good with right now.
It seems like you guys have gotten pretty good third down. There's that big third down conversion late in the Maryland games. I guess, how far do you think you guys have come as an offense, just being able to convert on third down and make those plays when you need to?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's huge for us. That's a huge emphasis for us. It has been since camp, spring ball. But I think it comes back to what I said earlier about just the relationship I have with the guys right now. I know where they're going to be, and I trust them, and they trust me to put it on them in a catchable spot. So it's just we're in a good rhythm right now. Should keep going.
You may have already asked something like this, but I mean, you're 3/4 of the way through the season now. I know you don't want to think too big picture yet, but how would you kind of evaluate where you are, where you've improved, where you need to improve?
Sorry. These prove still on some decision making. I still those 2 interceptions that were avoidable. But it's just keep working hard. I think we've come a long way. I've come a long way, I think, but I couldn't have done anything at all without the guys up front and the receivers that even not just on the field, them making plays and the O-line blocking for me and stuff, but off the field just keeping me going, keeping my head up, bringing me along, encouraging me. It's huge for me.
I guess you seem to have. It seemed like guys were making some big catches for you this weekend, but it also sort of felt like maybe I don't want to say that was part of the plan, but it was kind of one of those situations where it's putting it where only they could catch it. Is there kind of a trust between you and those guys now that you didn't have at the beginning of the season, just that you can build over time to know I throw it a little high just to make sure only he can reach it, he will get it for me?
I don't know if it's something that I didn't have. I think I've always had that trust in them. But football's a game of inches. So the last few games or so, some of the big plays have been really going for us. Maybe earlier in the season, a couple of them didn't, and that's I don't know. It's definitely not a trust thing. Cause I've always had all the trust in the world in those guys. But just making it happen on the field is a big confidence boost for us. Just keep going.
Rick and Camion, I think you were asked about him after the game, but we've heard so much about him, and guys have talked for a couple of years now about him. Just as a guy throwing to him, how good was the feeling of seeing him come down with that touchdown?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I know what he's been through. With the injury, and also he was the JUCO route also, and seeing him get hurt and the way he did was heartbreaking for us. But he worked hard, rehab, got back. So just seeing him make a play like that and score, I know it felt good for him. I was just thrilled for him.